Hello, ladies and gentlemen, hey other. My name is Witherian, and welcome back to Craftvaria. And I am currently staring out the window, and it's raining. I should probably go to sleep. Get that over it. Nope, I can't. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna be with this rain, I guess. But anyway, we are back on Craftvaria, episode 10. That's right, we're in the double digits. Did I actually remember the number we were on this time and didn't have to look it up? Nope, I literally looked up which episode we were on before I even started this video, so I wouldn't have forgotten. But yeah, and we have a few changes, specifically in here. Well, specifically over here, and then mainly now, right here. So, in the last video, I said that I was going to change. I can't remember if I had already changed it or I said I was going to change it. I changed down here for more storage. I had this sort of stack thing going on over here with a bunch of different things. Got materials and nature and equipment and stuff stacked like this. But after a while, it was starting to get annoying, especially since I hadn't put signs on them. And even if I did, it would have still been annoying getting to the chests being stacked up like this. So I decided to do this. Have them stacked this way so it's easier for me to grab them, look for them and stuff. And there was a second reason why I wanted to change it. And that is because of, let me just get them out here. This. Bop. Bop. This guy right here. Look at him. He's great. Look, he's already going. Look at this. Ain't this amazing? He's already doing his job. Ever since these guys got announced and put in the game, I've been wanting to use them to help organize stuff. It's just that I had to make the storage in a way where they could reach stuff. But this guy is only able to reach this down here and he can't reach far up to these. So what I did was I made room back here for him to go through and open the chest from behind, so that makes it easier and more accessible for him to go through the chest and stuff. So yeah, I was gonna maybe do 4, maybe. I might just do 2 down here, maybe. It depends, but you know what, let's test this. Because I know his range is pretty far. Okay, I think he's looking at it. Okay, he's grabbed it. He's looking. He's taking a minute. Did you, buddy? That's not the right chest. That wasn't the right chest, buddy. Let's try that again. Maybe I think I'm going to have to do 4 since I guess they kind of stay in the general range. Unless no, he goes over here. Let's see what he does with this again. Is he just going? No. Okay, wait. He's thinking. Okay, so he can do it. He's just getting a little confused. Okay. He's a little confused, but he's got the right idea. Oh, wait. I need to see something real quickly. Also, another thing. I need to do something with this area because it's kind of flat, but let me, do name tags work on you guys? Wait, I have to put a name on the name tag, that's right. Also, up here, I need to change, I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm just gonna change this whole house a bit just because I kind of don't use it. I'm more downstairs in the basement part and just up here to sleep than going up there to do like the little thing, like these different equipment benches and stuff. I'm probably gonna move them downstairs and then maybe change up here. Okay, let's see if this will work on you. Yes, it will. Oh, that's nice. All right, Brash, you're the first of many that will soon be part of this area. You know what? That gives me an idea. Maybe in the future I'll be able to make a giant sort of storage area with a bunch of these guys. But we'll just have to see in the future. Let me see. Did you put no? You okay? You're getting there, buddy. You're not there yet, but you're getting there. I'll see about that later. How you're getting to that. But anyway, back to the episode. What we were doing in this episode, and it's night time, sleep time. Okay, but anyway, I'm probably going to do that other side later. I don't really want to do it right now in the video. What we are going to do is fix up the outside over here a little bit. And also deal with this because I want to move this. This is new. I wanted to make like a little area for my wolves and stuff and dogs. Well, they're wolves, but they're basically dogs. But I'm going to move it instead of being right here out in the open in the front. I'm going to move it down here in this corner Because if I open this up, we have all this room right here. I'm just gonna move that plank area over here and make it look nice and stuff. And I don't want to change up too much. I'm just gonna add that plank. Ah! Okay. And my axe broke. Alright. Also, I've been using a lot more copper tools instead of iron. Wasting, well, not waste iron, but I have a better use of copper than just collecting it and then just not smelting it. I got a whole 7 patch of copper right there that I'm literally not using. Did I just pick up? I picked up a pickaxe, not an axe. Okay, there we go. And done. Okay. I want to cover this up, and with the house, what I'm probably going to do is expand out from the main part right here and then just make it wider, like probably out to these cobblestone parts. And then, like I said, I'm going to stand out more like up there. I'm having a wizard tower right there. That has not changed from the plan. That's where I'm going to put the enchanting table at. And then I'm probably going to have I'll probably have a deck here again, but actually have like a open part right here in the hill where I can look out of. At least that's what I'm thinking of maybe having. I don't know, something's gonna be there again. I just don't know what yet. Ah, there I go again. Alright, I think this looks kind of good. Yeah, this has enough room for dogs to be there. Could be better, yes, but that will be another time. Because I'm gonna add more slight details like supports at the end that goes down into the stone right there, and I'm probably gonna expand it a tiny bit more, probably not outwards but to the side right here probably, so it can be above the water. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. But for right now, this is good. I'm leaving this part open right here so I can get these dogs over, so I don't have to try to go through the house. Okay, that was easier than I expected, honestly. Alright, that's a little bit better. You three stay put. And I'm gonna put torches so nothing spawns down here with you guys. Alright, you three behave yourselves down here, alright? Real quickly, I am going to, you know what? Perfect timing. Buddy, do your thing. It's gonna take you a second to do that, but you know what? I have faith in you, Brass. I have faith. He's taking the dirt over there. First thing real quickly, I'm moving this bed up here. I need a bucket. I'm not gonna lie, I might take it back down depending on how I feel about going up and down the ladder, but it should be fine for now. Alright. Honestly, this might be a separate have storage, have something map room, because I want to keep my valuable stuff up here, because I need to arrange this also, because there's some stuff that does not need to be here, like these enchantment books. I'm just gonna have a separate chest for them somewhere else, because I have some. Is it in this one? No, this is cool. This one, yeah, I have a whole bunch of other ones right here with the saddles and the 20 bundles I have, and these are all right ones. Yeah, these are pretty good. Yeah, I have a silk touch one. I will remember getting a silk touch one. Oh look! Okay, he can reach that far. Look at him. Look, Breast go. He can go that far. I was wondering if he did, because I don't think I saw him move that far. But yep, he can. All right, that's neat. I've been collecting more enchantment books, but that's because I've been fishing a bit more, which I will. To anyone who hasn't seen it yet, I will show you in a second, because we're going outside anyway. I'm just going to leave that stuff in there for now and put it somewhere soon. Oh, I remember another thing I needed to do. I need to do, down here. I need to do this. You know what? We're doing that right now, because I said I would do that. I want to make that more spank and dandy and look like a actual underground tunnel mine thing. Alright. I think that looks kind of better. I probably should replace some of, well, this needs to, I'm not gonna lie, this needs to be up a little bit. Yeah, you know what, I'm doing, yep, you know what, that's good, maybe. But you know what, we're actually, you know, yeah, actually that's a good idea. I'm raising this one up, because why not? Especially since I'm gonna have that fence right there. The two's fine, but, is it? I feel like 3 might be too wide, maybe. Yeah, if I'm gonna leave it like this for now. That's the wrong way, Wood. I'm gonna leave it like this right now, because it looks pretty neat like that. But if I'll probably change it higher up, but I will want to widen it if I will want to do that. But for right now, this looks pretty neat. I just have to remember to put torches because that's going to be a problem without them. So I got the portal right here. It shouldn't bug me, but it does. It not being one higher, it's a little annoying, but we'll just leave it like that for now. Right now, we're gonna come down here because I want to make these pins bigger for the animals. And real quickly, I am gonna look over here real quickly and show you my good old fishing thing because I really like this. I probably shown this before. I don't care. I really like this thing because I can just sit down here, grab the good old fishing rod, and just listen to music and sit right here and just fish. No, I bet you I get a. That's another fish. Let's try that one more time. Alright, that's another fish. Okay, you get the point. It's very relaxing and soothing. See, I got all of these from it. All these almost broken bows and fishing rod with different stuff. It doesn't usually matter to me too much, but I'll either use a regular fishing pole, but if I can, I'll use one of the enchanted one. Like where was one at? I'll probably just use this one, even though it's Curse of Vanishing. I don't really plan on dying anytime soon because I'll just be sitting right here fishing, put on either music or like videos that I want to watch that I don't really feel like just sitting down watching. Also, I got these here for other random stuff that I get from fishing. I have it slightly categorized, but yeah. This is just where I mainly get my enchantment books. It's a good way. I usually don't like. I know that there's like the farming version where you can just sit in with one pole and fish that way, but that kind of takes the fun out of fishing. Well, the most fun you can get out of fishing is more like relaxation, really. Also, I put a bunch of the campfires underneath the beehives. There's 2 more over there I have with them, which I've been collecting honey from, just to have some honey. That actually be useful for the copper golems and stuff to shine them and stuff. And there goes my axe, and I gotta go get another axe. I will be right back and take a quick nap. I will admit the copper tools do go faster than the iron axes a tiny bit, which is the point, of course. They're really good with saving on iron, especially when I go mining, so I don't use up a lot of iron. I can just get a couple of copper axes or copper pickaxes if I do some light mining and stuff. So yeah, very nice. Also, another thing that they're adding in Minecraft finally, cushions. And they actually thought about it when they added it to the game because you can put them on like stair blocks, and you can sit on a stair block. So good on you, Mojang, for thinking about that. Very cool. So that's gonna be really cool when those come into the regular game. I'm not gonna lie, I know it might be a little bit weird to be hype about that, but I am because it's cool. Even though there's mods and stuff for it, I still think it's cool. And also the other stuff is also cool, I guess. But that cushioning, real cool. Alright, there we go. These are much bigger, and I'll feed them in a second. I want to show you what I've done to this village over here, which I need to make a path for. And actually, you know what? Let me grab my horse because there's the thing also else I want to show you besides that. And as you can see, well, let me not hurt my horse. I go this way. I made a whole wall around it. Yep, it's literally all around this village right here. And I made little entrances right here. Can you? Nope, that's into the abyss. No, that's into the abyss. Okay, we're not doing that. What we are doing is this. There we go. Made a whole thing, and I also fixed up the village a tiny bit. I cleaned up the road a little bit, made it 3-way, drew out all of it with some turns and stuff. I've been sorry I haven't finished yet, but I've been putting more of these torch things down around. I need to place a couple more where areas where it's dark at and stuff. I fixed up around the farms a little bit. And what I'm going to start doing is building more houses around so that more villagers can live in them, like right here and stuff. I got these chests with materials for it and stuff. I'm probably going to do this for the other village, specifically one of the desert ones. I'll probably do both of the deserts ones and connect them with a road. Like I'm gonna connect the road to my house, and then to my house to the desert ones. But yeah, it's going pretty good so far. All right, well I'm right here. I am going to real quickly. Let me do this while I remember. Yep, honey. Just nope. Is it gonna? Okay. Can I? Oh, does it just make it shiny? I could have swore it repaired it also. Oh well, it still looks nice like that anyway. Just put one right there and then I gotta do the face on it. Oh! Okay, I can just have it buy it and it'll work. Okay. I'm gonna put this in here and see how they do. Should go okay maybe. We got our dogs over. It's over here. No, it's. I keep coming over here. It's over here. Yep, there you are. Hey there, guys. Isn't that nice? But by next episode, I'm probably going to have worked on the house a little bit, extend it out a bit. So yeah. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you like to support the channel, and hit that notification button for when I upload. So yeah. See you later. Don't tell me you're stuck on each other. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.